I think it's time we have to start worrying about the Atlanta Braves. And there are a lot of reasons why we should worry about them, but there's a couple reasons why we need to start worrying about them now versus a couple weeks ago. I know they started 0-7, which is very, very bad. You never want to start a season 0-7. Their big free agent pickup, Jurickson Profar, got popped for PEDs, what, 3 games into the year, 4 games into the year? So they already got him down, right? Then they go to the Dodgers. They get swept by them, start the year 0-7. However, you look forward to the future and you know you're going to get Ronald Acuna Jr. back. You know you're going to get Spencer Strider back. So no problem, right? No problem at all. We'll just keep going. Maybe we can chip away at this hole we've dug ourselves. And they kind of did. They got back to 500 on May 17th. They were 23-23. Then they ended up getting a game above 500, 24-23 against the Boston Red Sox. However, and I still don't really know how they did it because there have been so many things that have kind of been not great with the Braves. They're very, very mediocre when it comes to hitting. They are what? They're 15th in offensive WAR. They're pretty mid when it comes to offense. They are 15th in WAR, right in the middle of the pack. They have a less than 100 WRC plus. They're 19th in WRC plus. They're 16th in average. They're on base. They're 15th. Their slugging percentage, I believe, is 19th. And this is just a very mid offensive team. And it really shouldn't be on paper. You got Matt Olson, who had 54 bombs a year ago. I mean, he's not having a terrible year right now. 12 homers, 31 RBIs, but he is slashing 240, 336, 457. But that does add up to an almost 800 OPS, 120 OPS plus. And I know he hits the ball incredibly hard. He's been one of the most unluckiest players in baseball thus far. Sean Murphy, he's actually having a pretty decent year, OPS plusing 122. Austin Riley having a decent year, 116 plus. And Marcell Ozuna once again having a great year, 149 OPS plus. He's got 10 bombs, has the most walks in the league. He was a big reason why the Braves even made the playoffs last year. And despite these players having good years, maybe except for Sean Murphy, I think guys like Matt Olson and Austin Riley, they were expected to be a little bit better than this. But then you got guys who are just severely underperforming. I mean, I'm not even talking about being close to what their norms are. Ozzy Albies, 83 OPS plus, 6 homers. His on base is 303, 235 average, 348 slug, OPS below 700. This is a guy I'm really worried about. I'm honestly really worried about Michael Harris II. He's got 3 homers, 15 extra base hits. He's only hitting 231, but this is the kicker. He's only on basing 259. He's walked 10 times this whole year. And if you want to have an on base percentage that's only about 30% or 30 points, my fault, above your batting average, you better be hitting for some power. You better be mashing. And he only has 15 extra base hits in 59 games. Now, it does help that he plays a tremendous center field, so we'll give him that. And Drake Baldwin, he's been one of the best hitters on that team. He's emerged as one of the front runners for NL Rookie of the Year. He's got a 883 OPS, 145 OPS plus, and they've kind of sat Sean Murphy probably more than they expected to with how good he's been. He's been very, very great in this lineup. So that was a little bit of unexpected success, as well as Alex Verdugo coming in and just doing very, very well when it comes to you just filling a role for a little bit. He was doing extremely well when he first got with the Braves, when he first got called back up to the majors. He's cooled off significantly, 628 OPS plus of 77. And on the pitching side of things, Spencer Schwellenbach has been really, really good this year. Chris Sale, he got off to a horrible start, but he's been coming around like crazy. 306 ERA, 86 Ks and 67 2/3 innings pitched, FIP right at 298. If he keeps going on this pace, he's going to get Cy Young votes again. And I wouldn't be surprised if he finishes top 5, maybe not top 1 again, but it looks like it's heading that way if he's going to make all his starts. Also, Grant Holmes has been a pretty pleasant surprise. He hasn't been lights out, but he's been very serviceable. The problem is AJ Smith-Shawver, he went down with Tommy John surgery, and it looked like he figured it out. 386 ERA, 44 1/3 innings pitched, 42 strikeouts. The best he's pitched over that chunk of time when he's been at the majors. But that's kind of where the good things run out for pitching. Bryce Elder's been very, very meh. He's been up and down from AAA back to the majors when they needed him. The bullpen's been very, very iffy. Raisel Iglesias has been really, really rough this year. They got a couple guys who've been doing okay, but it looks like it's just on the verge of falling apart. Daysbel Hernandez has a 2.25 ERA, but he also has 18 walks in 24 innings. That is not sustainable. Pierce Johnson's been okay. Aaron Bummer's been okay. Rafael Montero has been pretty awful. Reynaldo Lopez, I forgot to mention him. Yeah, he's on the IL. Don't know when he's going to come back. But despite all this, that's okay because it's May 18th and they're 24-23, right? Ronald Acuna Jr. is coming back soon. Spencer Strider's coming back soon. So things are going to be just fine. Things are going to get even better. So there's no way we can expect to have a losing record at the end of June when these guys are back up, right? Fast forward to May 23rd. This is the day that Ronald Acuna Jr. comes back. First pitch he sees, bomb, absolute bomb. It's electric. I love what I see. That was the only run scored by the Braves that day on the very first pitch. They would go on to lose that game 1-2. They would then go on to win the next game, but then lose 3 straight. And after that, they went 2-3 in their next 5. So when he came back, they were 24-25, just a game under 500. And now they're 27-32. And I know that's not a big chunk of time that Ronald Acuna Jr. has been back, but the problem is he's been playing amazing and he cannot carry this team by himself. He's got 0.6 WAR and 38 at bats, 3 bombs, OPS over 1,000, OPS plus 186. He's been every single bit of electric and as advertised when he came back. I cannot say the same about Spencer Strider. He has been very, very poor, very, very bad. He's been getting crushed. His ERA is 5.68. He's 0-4. Not that record matters, but it's 4 starts and 4 losses. You never want to see that. His whip is 1.36, and it's just very alarming what's going on with his fastball. When he finished second rookie of the year 2022, his average fastball velo was 98.2. Amazing year. 2023 average fastball velo 97.2. Extremely good year. Last year he got hurt. His fastball velo was down. That's expected. And I know it's kind of expected for his fastball velo to be down this year too, but 95.2, that's 68th percentile. And a lot of what makes Spencer Strider great, or what has made him great in the past, is how good his fastball is. And right now it's barely above league average as far as velocity. And he's been getting crushed. I feel like his game depends so much on the fastball because when he first came up, he only had a couple pitches. He was basically 4-seam slider. He developed a change, he developed a curve, but those are more of a formality to show the batters that it's there to get them to think about it a little bit, but it's still mainly 4-seam slider. And if the 4-seam is not effective, then he's going to be in trouble. And so that's all the reinforcements the Braves really have was Acuna and Spencer Strider, and they're back. And the Braves still aren't figuring it out. I know they haven't been back for long. Maybe Spencer Strider will figure something out. His arm angle is a little bit different right now. It's a 42 angle. It was a 46, I believe, in 2023. 48. So maybe there's something mechanically that he can fix, or he's still working through. I know it's early, and I know he can still get some velocity back. I don't think it's the end of the world, but I do think it's time to worry. Maybe not so much because of Spencer Strider, but that offense with Acuna Jr. just has not been doing it in the time he's been back. And it's not like Acuna Jr. has not been great. He's been fantastic since he came back. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if we should be legitimately worried about the Braves or not. I definitely am. I've watched them play and it just does not look great. It hasn't looked great for about a year and a half. Let me know what you think. If you like this type of video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more videos like that. Appreciate your all support. See you in the next one. Peace.